Player 2 has joined the game.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Two Player Co-op Podcast. As always, I'm one of your hosts here, Kevin, along with my brother from my mother, Sean. What?
I hope what Sarah just sent is a video. Oh, no, it's just a picture.
Oh.
Winston heard us barking.
Oh. Sweet Winston. If this is the first time you're ever seeing, hearing, or listening to us, this is the Two Player Co-op Podcast, where just about every week, two brothers get together to tell you everything you need to know about in the world of video games. If you like that, make sure you like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, family, and everyone in betwixt.
How we doing? I never said that.
That's when you chose to do it.
Yeah, because I wanted to throw you off.
What you heard.
What you hearing? Listen.
If you only listen on audio services, that's cool too. Just give us a thumbs up, 5-star review, or whatever your service allows. If you really like us, you can go to patreon.com/2playercoop, where we got a lot of different benefits for you people. Most popular tier being the $5 producer tier, where you can watch us record the podcast live on YouTube as we are doing right now. You get a bonus episode every month, which we just put out a couple weeks ago. Our favorite top 10 movies of all time. Not English, but worked anyways. And you get the podcast live on YouTube one day early if you missed the live recording. Some of our patrons deserve a shout out, just like the man with the bar named after him, our patron saint, Mr. John Tingley, as well as our affiliates, Derek Bamford, James Solar. Make sure you check out James Games and more on YouTube. And Mom. Also our producers, Steve Appleton, Aunt Sue, and Dustin Downs. If you like cool t-shirts and the like, you can always go to teespring.com/store/2Player Co-op. Sean.
Yes.
We got a lot to talk about in the world of video games. But, as is customary, we haven't recorded in a few weeks. We must give the folks what they want, which is an update on our Fantasy Football League. We also just did our Fantasy Guillotine Draft last night. I hate my team.
I love my team in that.
Every pick, I was like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I should have just gotten if I would have just taken Josh Allen.
I was hoping to I was looking at everybody. I'm like, he needs a running back. He needs a running back. He needs a running back. Ah, crap. Kevin might take Josh Allen. And you didn't. I was like, I got to do it.
It's only if Jamar Chase hadn't fallen that far, I would have taken Josh.
Yeah.
But I was just like, this is ridiculous that he's fallen to 14 or no, well, what would it, 9 coming back 5, like 15 or 16, something, whatever it was. It's ridiculous. So I expect to be out this week. Our main league, I'm not doing great. I'm 1-2.
Same.
My one win, who was that against, Sean?
Me.
Who cried the whole time, but you should see the text threads between us with this guy and his attempt at reverse jinxes. And then he goes,
it's not reverse jinxes, it's just,
and then he does the baby thing.
Oh, you were doing the same thing. Oh,
no,
Amon Ra's not even going to score.
No,
50 points later.
And then he
I guess
3
he
touchdowns.
scored.
I get it. But all I was hearing in my head was one of the fantasy guys at the Ringer was just like, they had Amon Ra or somebody last year, and he was like, I friggin' hate the Lions so much because all they do is score touchdowns running it with their 2 stupid running backs. And that's what I was just like, that's what it's going to be. It's going to happen. Why is Link? There. Should start recording again.
That's better.
It's better. But yeah, so I beat Sean. We both got blown the F out this weekend.
Rough week. I
lost
CD.
by 30 something.
Like, I don't know. He didn't get me a point. He was, so I lost Jaden, my quarterback, and then I lost Jaden before the week started.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, Jake Browning, he's got a lot of good receivers. I'll start him. And he sucked. And he sucked against the defense that I was against, who got like 30 points against me, while my quarterback got me like, I don't know, 11. CD got me 0. I mean, it's just a bad week.
I didn't have anybody get hurt. All my guys just were horrible. And then we got a text thread with we call ourselves we call us ourselves.
We call
ourselves the competition committee. Do you hear?
Is that right outside the door?
That's Benny going, Dad.
Is that Benny? We should let him in. Wow.
So there's a thread with the competition committee.
Can I let him in?
Are you going to end up letting him out? Because he's got, if he's got a poo or pee.
Will he do this on the way out? If he needs to be let out?
No.
Oh. How will I know if he needs to be let out?
When we smell the shit. In the competition committee thread on Sunday, Terry, who is our commissioner, we always say we all hate fantasy football. Everybody sucks. And Terry, who had the number 1 pick in the draft, I know the commissioner gets the number 1 pick, but it was random. We were there. Sent out a text that said, because he was pissed off because of Jake Browning, which made me think about it. He's like, Jamar Chase is on the block. And I jokingly wrote back and said, you want Marvin Harrison Jr. for him? Because that guy fucking sucks. How?
He's terrible.
What? How? I'm going to trade him, and he is going to go the F off. That's what will happen.
What are you going to get in a trade for him, though? He has zero value right now.
Or I'll drop him, and he'll deal either way. When I don't have him anymore, he'll play great. So I was like, yeah, I'll give you that. And he's like, yeah, throw in a running back and we can talk. And I was like, yeah, he's joking. But I was like, maybe he's not joking. And then what happens this morning is that I'm sitting down to work. I missed a text from Sean. I think it said 17 minutes ago. And Sean texted me something to the effect of, Woj bomb incoming, whatever. Like, big news coming in. And I was like, what the hell? And then the email pops up and it says, Joker's wild and you can't CD announce a trade. And I saw Jamar Chase and I was like, I texted him. I said, I fucking hate you so much. I was literally like 10 minutes away from starting to send Terry like, okay, let's actually talk about this. It's my bad. I waited too long. Would you have even thought to trade for him if Terry didn't say that though?
No.
Okay.
I would have assumed he was immovable.
I should have at least gotten first right of refusal. Not really. But yeah, so Sean traded for Jamar.
I just need to stay afloat till my guys are healthy again. If I got CD at full health and Jamar Chase at full health, not to mention Jaden, if he actually starts playing better than just okay, I like my team.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not thrilled with Alvin Kamara. I'm not thrilled with DeAndre Swift. But my receivers are great. And I've got a lot of backup running backs that are like, Woody Marks is like starting to eat into what's his face is like he'll probably end up being the lead there, but that's another crappy team.
Jerome Ford.
No, the other guy.
Quinn
Chubb. No, in Houston. Woody Marks.
Oh, that's right.
But like Charbonnet might become the lead back if Walker gets hurt like he always does.
But now Charbonnet's hurt.
Woody Marks might become their lead back just because Chubb is old and they're like, well, we suck. Let's try the
same player,
rookie. I've got B-Rob in case McCaffrey gets hurt, but no, my luck, he won't. I've got one more. There's another backup that I have.
Well, that's like I've got Braylon Allen, just assuming Breece Hall was either going to suck or get hurt, and that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. I can't remember. I've got another backup running back, but I'm like, if anybody gets hurt, I should be okay at running back. But like, if the rest of my team stays healthy, if Quentin Johnston keeps playing the way he has been, and CD gets healthy, and Jamar Chase, either Jake Browning figures out how to play football, or they make a trade for somebody, like trade him Jameis, trade him Russ. Like, we don't need all three of them. If you get him a good quarterback, I mean, my three receivers should get me like 60 plus a week, hopefully closer to like 80 on a good week. I mean, so I'm like, I can afford my running backs to get me like 7 or 8. So I don't know, but I'm already just out on my team. I'm just like,
the only one
I need something to be excited about. Give me Jamar Chase. I'm just whatever.
I do have a trade that I've proposed. I haven't heard back. It probably won't go through, but I am trying to buy low on something. The only thing I really do not like on my team, and I should have learned from you drafting him last year, is Kyler. He's gone down. He's had decent games, but he went from like 23 to 17 to 14. So I picked up Sam Darnold as my backup. But even though Kyler's projected for more, I'm like, I may just start Darnold this week. Darnold went from like 10 to like 20, 23, 24 or something like that. So he's on the way up. Kyler's on the way down. They play each other tomorrow.
Oh.
So I got to make a decision quick. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah. But it's also too early in the year to know, like,
Steve Appleton. Yes.
hey, who's actually bad and who's actually just had a bad stretch and they've played good defenses. And that's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, do I make a play for Ashton Genty? Do I try to buy low?
Well, then you saw Terry got him. Or did you miss that?
I didn't see that. I don't think I get emails.
After he traded for you, well, then you got to fix your settings. Because after he traded with you, he traded with whoever had Genty.
Very like John.
Yeah, it was just Pearsall for Genty. And I was like, no. That's,
straight up?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I would have said Genty sucks so far. And if I'm getting up a starting running back, you got to give me more than
running backs are such a premium. Like you can't.
I love Pearsall, but yeah, he's a 3. Even as good as he's played, he's probably
good,
still a number 3 receiver.
Yeah,
in fantasy, I mean, he might be a number 1 in real life.
I gotta figure out how to get emails because no, I didn't see that.
You probably got to do it on PC on like a desktop, but
because I didn't even get an email when my trade went through. That's why when you started texting me, I'm like,
did you get an email saying that Terry accepted it?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to check my settings or something.
You could have like 3 pending trades in there right now. They're like, and also, we're Giants fans. The Jackson Dart era is finally here. I will say this. Number 1, it has to be more fun than whatever the hell this season has been so far.
Even if he sucks this week, I'm like, don't care.
I'm
going to look
care.
forward to next week.
Yeah.
If it was still Russ, I'd be like, I'm done. But with him, I'm like, he might have a bad game. They would have several bad games. I don't care. I'm excited.
They would have gotten booed out of the building, and I'm not even joking. On Sunday.
Oh yeah, they had no choice.
Also, though, try to reconnect. Jackson,
Dart, Nico,
Russ. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Number 2, I have seen 2 of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen in any NFL game in my entire life. And they happened, it was back-to-back weeks, and they were both the Giants. First off was against the Cowboys, where somehow on the first drive, we have one offensive lineman with 17 penalties. And he's like losing his mind. He gets benched. I'm surprised he didn't get cut right then. And then, yeah, were we going to win that game? No. But Russ, and everybody's been saying this, so I didn't come up with this, but I think they're right. That dude just didn't want to throw another pick. He had already thrown 2 picks.
Yeah.
This guy throws a ball into the tunnel, and then on 4th and goal, he throws it off the friggin' upright. Not the crossbar. Like, there was no chance anybody could catch that. If they pick it off, who cares? It's 4th down. You have to score a touchdown to have a chance to win this. I am so done with Russ. I can't believe he's the backup.
Tyjae Spears is my other backup running back.
Oh, yeah.
That I need your guy to get hurt.
I mean, maybe somebody would trade for Russ, but like, I don't ever want to see him again. And I think another thing that's good is that, Andrew Thomas did come back last week. And that's what was so frustrating is when he was in there for the first half of the game, I was like, look how much better our offensive line looks with just him being out there.
Yeah.
And then it's like, he's on a pitch count, so he's going to sit the second half. And he's over on the sideline laughing and joking and high-fiving. And I'm like, put this guy back in the game. What are we doing? But at least now he should be a full go for Jackson's first start. I'm excited. I don't know if he's the future or not, but this is the first time, like Danny Heifetz on The Ringer always talks about this, like for so long, he has just had to like actively root against the Giants because the only hope we have is getting like a number 1 pick and getting a quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I was this excited for a Giants game. Because even when we got Saquon, I was like, well, that's cool, but it's just he's a running back. I was not excited about Danny Dimes at all. I will say last year I was excited about Malik, and then when he couldn't even make Danny Dimes look good. But now he's turned into Indiana friggin' Jones. And then, yeah, I'm just excited. It's the first time I've had hope. It's the first time that like I actually want us to start winning games instead of just getting a good draft pick. Because if Jackson Dart's good, we aren't set, but we're pretty close to set at a lot of positions, is what I would say.
Yeah.
Anything else, Sean?
I don't know. This thing says my notifications are all on, so I don't know.
Maybe you've just got, maybe they're just going to spam.
Oh, I wonder if they're going to my junk.
Or, like, do you have your Gmail set up for, like, primary and promotions and all?
No, I turned all that.
I hated that crap.
Yeah, I got no emails in my junk from Fantasy today.
Weird. Anything else, Sean, before we get into it?
But I also don't get, like, notifications on my phone. Like, aside from emails, I should at least get, like, a CBS thing saying a trade has been made official.
Those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought I used to, but maybe not.
I think CBS might just suck.
That's possible. We're the only people that use CBS.
Yahoo is worse. Just the fact that they had poor Mike. We couldn't figure out how to draft for him, and because CD Lamb was auto-ranked #1 for the Guillotine League.
I wondered about, I'm like, did he pick him, or did he just get auto-drafted?
He's sick, so he had to go on auto-draft.
Oh, that sucks.
Terry and I were texting back and forth before the draft, like, we can't let him take... And there was no way for us to do... And by the time... And Terry was like, maybe when the draft starts, it'll let us do the pick. But it only waits for 10 seconds before it does the auto draft. So it gives you a little bit of time in case you're trying to get in or something. And it's like, CD Lamb, he's out for 4 weeks.
Oh, well.
Jeez. All right, Sean, let's get into what we've been playing. I'll go first. Have you only played the one, I assume?
Yes.
The one in 21-1. So I've only played one game also. Actually, no, I played two. I got the platinum. Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater. Spoiler alert. This, playing it on Extreme, I didn't think I was going to beat it. Like I had told Sean offline, like I went through my first playthrough, I got all the frogs, I got all the chickens or the ducks, whatever they are. I got all the camos. Well, I missed one camo, and then I went back and luckily was able to get it. And, it was great. It was fun. It was awesome just reliving the story and watching everything. And then it's like, okay, now I got to do my extreme playthrough. And to get the Foxhound rank, you have to beat it in under 5 hours. But a lot of things it was saying, like, you can easily do it in 2 hours. I beat this game in 4.5 hours. I was pushing it because, like, there were so many times where I think I said it to you. I was like, I'm just going to crawl through everything.
Right.
So nobody sees me. I did a lot of crawling. I did a lot of using the AT camo stuff. But then when you get like into Groznygrad and, you know, like when you're outside the fortress and all this, and it's just, there's spotlights going back and forth, and now there's dogs and there's more enemies, and it was tough. But most of just like going through the levels wasn't that bad. The thing that almost broke me, and I had to finally beat it. It took me like play sessions over, I think 4 different days. Because I just kept getting so frustrated that I was like, I've got to stop. And that was Beating the Pain. And I haven't played the original on Extreme or European Extreme. At least if I did, it was way back when it first came out. So I have no memory. But everybody said that they have, that like, whatever they did with the AI of the Pain in this is ridiculous. He was never this hard in the old games. And he should be easier now because you got the new controls. I finally beat him after, like I said, 4 days of trying. All the other the other bosses, like the Fear wasn't that bad because you just put on your thermal goggles and you smoke him. The Fury was really tough. That one sucked also. The End wasn't that bad. I think I only probably died once or twice on him because it's one of those things. If you just find him when the fight starts, if you can find him. And you can get behind him and, you know, pew, pew, pew with a few trank darts. Mm-hmm. The rest of the fight is so easy because then you just throw on your thermal goggles. He's going to throw a smoke grenade or a flash grenade at you. He's going to run away. You look down, you see his footprints, you follow him to where he is. And from then it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
The Sorrow isn't even really a boss fight. Vulcan was kind of tough because I had forgotten that you like have to CQC him to beat him, and when he gets into his second phase, some of his attacks just it was crazy. And then the boss fight was not as hard as I thought it would be. Once you have to basically CQC her also. You don't have to, but I mean if you're going to try to just stay across the level and snipe her, it's going to take forever. Even if you get a headshot on her, you have to, you CQC her, you have to do the counters. But once you get the timing down, it's not that bad. You CQC her, you throw her down, pop, pop, pop with trank darts, run away, do it again. It's just a matter of getting the timing down. But yeah, I got the platinum. I was so happy. Took me 30 hours, so not too bad. But yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Now, I'm not giving it to you, but I'm also not selling it to you. Whenever you're done, give it back because I just want to have it.
Yeah.
But I want you to play it. And I know you got something else you're playing right now. We're going to get to that because that's what I really want to talk about even more than Delta. But I got the platinum. I freaking loved it. And I will just say it did make me go back into the Phantom Pain here for the last few days. And I just picked up where my save was. I'm on like episode 16. And it's one of those missions where the skulls show you got to just like extract this truck that's transporting. It's called Trader's Caravan, if you remember that.
Nope.
You got to like get rid of you got to extract this truck. But as soon as you get close to it, the skulls show up, and there's 4 of them on each sides of the truck. And I was like,
oh, I kind of remember that.
I'm like, okay, I'm going to throw a smoke grenade, and then I'm going to run, get in the truck, and just drive away. That should be fine, right? These motherfuckers jumped. Like, they hit the truck like 2 times and it explodes. It's like, boss, you lost the shipment. Like, I am aware. So then I said the heck with that until I remember how to actually play this game. And I've been doing a bunch of side ops and just getting money and developing stuff and everything. And I'm kind of getting back into the groove. I almost do think, and it's probably just because I just got done playing it for 30 hours, I almost think Delta does control better, or it controls more to my liking, but that might just be because I prefer the game, but I don't know. I did check my time on PSN, because I had, the first long time after the game came out, I was just playing that and nothing else, trying to get the platinum. It was never going to happen. Then I went back to it once, and then I went back to it again. PSN says I'm at 225 hours.
Wow.
And I think there's only like once that I actually left the game on like overnight. It was one of those where I was either developing a nuke, which takes forever, or destroying a nuke, which takes forever. And so I just had to do the whole, the rubber band and have him run in circles trick on Mother Base. So other than that, call that not legit, but that's still like 215 hours I've put in this game, and that's insane.
What's your GTA 5?
I don't even, at this point.
400?
Yeah, it was 450 or something like that. I know. But that's between GTA 5 and GTA Online. When GTA 6 comes out, it's probably going to be a lot worse. But Sean, that's it. It's awesome. Both Metal Gear games are awesome. But Delta, again, it's a dream come true. I can't believe it's real. Finally. It does feel like, now, especially now that I've platinumed it, it is kind of weird. It was like when I got that platinum and I saw the Foxhound rank and I knew I didn't screw anything up, I was like, oh my God, yes, I did it. But it was also like, wow. I immediately started up a new save and just messing around. Like, because now I'm like, well, now, because to get Foxhound rank, you can't use any special items. So you can't use the easy gun. I had stealth camo the whole time that I couldn't use. So now I'm like, I've never really messed around. Let me turn on the stealth camo. And I go up to a guard, and I'm just running around in circles, and he's going, huh. And then I just I ran up to this group of people, this group of like 4 soldiers or something, thinking that because I'm stealth camo, they won't I'll just run up and I grab him, and I'm like, wee, boom. And they're like, huh? And then it's like, I guess they're like, obviously someone is here. He just flipped one of us, and just, it was so much fun. But do
you lose the camo once you've been shot or something, or are you still invisible?
Think so. I can't remember. I don't think you do. But yeah, it's so good. But it is a little bit melancholic because it was something I was just looking forward to for so long. But another thing that I know you've been looking forward to is the game that apparently, as of now, is the highest rated game of the year, one of the highest rated games of all time on Metacritic. It's a 94 on PS5.
Oh, really?
That's what you said.
No, that's Hades 2.
Oh, stupid idiot.
Silksong, right. I think, is like a 93. But yeah.
The reason I ordered that controller, I'm going to play Hades 2. I don't think I can wait for it to come to PS5.
I think I'm going to wait.
You drafted it number 1. You have to play it.
I don't know. We'll see.
It's a 96.
I'm going to play it. It's not like I'm wondering, will it come to PlayStation, like Chimera thing.
Yeah.
No, so everything you were just
Silksong.
saying about this, I'm like, yeah, samesies. Like, wasn't sure if it was ever going to happen. And then it did. It felt like Final Fantasy VII all over again. We're just like...
You don't want to push start?
Yeah, I'm just like looking at the title screen and there's this weird thing. I'm like, is this real? Like, is this... It's hard to explain. I'm almost like, I'm going to start this game. Is this really a game? Like, I'm like, am I going to get like 5 minutes into it and it's just going to crash and be
You're
like,
gonna wake
haha,
up.
just kidding.
Yeah.
It's not like, it was just such a weird experience. But first of all, it like crashed the internet.
Yeah, you couldn't even like Silksong was crashing PSN, Xbox's store, and Steam.
So first off, I took the day off from work.
Bad idea.
I was going to get up at like 6 in the morning, and then the night before I realized, oh, it comes out at, I think 9 here maybe, or 10. And I'm like, I think it's 9. And I'm like, all right, well, whatever. I've already got the day off. It is.
And you couldn't even preload it, right?
No.
Yeah.
That was the problem. And it's just not loading. Like when I go to the store, it's just like add to wish list and nothing else. I'm like, so I'm looking on Twitter and everybody's saying the same thing about the eShop and Steam. Like you can't get it anywhere. And then I occasionally started some people saying like, oh, I got it. I'm in finally. Like, I'm like, come on. I kid you not. It took about 2 hours because I think it was about 11 o'clock.
It was 11 when it went live, and everything went dead.
Well, and I still couldn't get it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, let me see if I can get it on Switch. And it worked.
Ugh.
And I'm like, oh, come on.
I don't
What
wanna
do I
do this.
do? So that is all to say, I don't know how it works. I have it on Switch. And I know they've got all the digital game cards, virtual game cards, whatever. If there's a way I can lend it to you, you're welcome. I don't know how you can do that in Switch, but like I know that was the whole thing they introduced with like the virtual cards or whatever. I have it. Nintendo, I looked it up. Nintendo's like, there's no refunds. We don't care if you haven't played it. If you bought it, no refunds. So
wait, you bought it twice?
yes, because
Okay,
not
so
long.
yeah, I'll
literally,
trade you.
literally as it was installing, I saw on Twitter like it's working on
PSN,
PlayStation. Go, go, go! And I looked, and sure enough, I'm like, come on! Like it was at 95% downloaded, and it was available on PlayStation. I'm like, all right. I mean, I said all along, I'm like, this game is a steal for $20. I probably would have paid $60 for it. I ended up paying $40. It is what it is. But it's just, I think I'm trying to figure out what to compare it to. It's better than Hollow Knight. I don't know that I like it better. I think I do, but the only thing I can think to compare it to is something like, and even this isn't great because it's not a one-to-one, but like Link to the Past, Link
Worlds.
Between Worlds. Link Between Worlds, arguably, now in these two games, there's like no difference in the graphics.
Oh, we're in the same family group.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
yeah.
once I
So
get
maybe
my
maybe we
8-bit
can
dough,
do it
maybe
pretty
I will
easily.
give it a try.
I think it's the better game, but Hollow Knight. I feel like I like the world of Hollow Knight better, and as I say this, I'm like, I don't know if that's true.
But it's also like it came first, so like
Right,
for something to overtake it.
Yes, there's that aspect to it. I think that's the only thing that's making me question which one is better, because I think Silksong is more polished. The graphics are identical. I can't say that's any prettier or whatever, but like, I just feel like it does everything a little bit builder, and I don't know.
It's your game of the year.
It's my game of the year. I can't imagine anything. I mean, we're almost into October. There's not much left to come. I can't imagine anything would pass it. I think it's probably... I mean, I said Hollow Knight was my favorite Metroidvania. This probably is that now. It's hard. It's not that hard.
That's what I wanted to know, though.
It's not... All right, I don't mean any offense. You will think it's hard.
Right. No offense taken.
I did too, but like it's hard, but it's not like what was the Cyber Shadow?
Yeah.
It's not like that. That game just felt unfair. Just hard for the sake of being hard. This is like it's difficult, but it's fair. Like you might go into a boss fight and just get destroyed, but then you're like, all right, let me watch. Oh, every single move is telegraphed. When they do this, I make sure I jump. When they do this, I make sure to stand my ground. When they do this, I jump and dash over him and hit him from behind. Like it's tough, but fair. I don't know how else to put it.
I did see that like the first patch that they did, and obviously if I do play it now,
I think that just made some of the early bosses / mini bosses a little bit easier. I was already past all them, so I didn't notice any difference.
Right. That's what I figured.
But like anybody that wants to play this game but doesn't want to because of what they've heard about how hard it is, that's no, just play the game. It's not meant to be easy, but
so what about the rest of it though? Like the ambiguity of the first one. Like you're just in this world and you go and you have to find the map and you got to draw it in and like is all that stuff the same?
The same way where you don't have a map, but you get it within. I mean, as long as you don't
go the wrong
totally mess up, you get it within the first 15, 20 minutes probably.
Oh, okay. Now I feel taller.
But like, I don't know. It's not hand-holdy, but they don't like tell you where to go either. I don't know. I don't want to give anything away because it's still like brand new.
Also, you need to have the switches together in person. We could make that work. Steve says, I'm embarrassed to admit, but I bailed on Silksong after about 2 hours because I was aimlessly wandering around and not knowing where to go to progress. The lack of a map at the start was tough. See, this is what scares me.
Did you get far enough to get the map? Because I may have been exaggerating when I said 10, 15 minutes. But within 2 hours, you should definitely have the map. The money in the game is harder to come by than it was in Hollow Knight. I will say that.
And is that what you lose when you die?
Yes.
Okay. Your souls or blood or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. So there's 2 acts. When you beat Act 2, you beat the game.
Oh.
But that's the bad ending.
Right.
There's an Act 3. And it's not like it's equivalent to Act 1 and Act 2, but it adds at least another 25 to 33% of the game. Like, it's not just, Act 3 is go fight the real boss. It's like, there's new areas to explore. There's new bosses to fight. Once you beat all the bosses, then you can go do the real final boss, whatever. So I beat it with the good ending tonight, right before I came over. I got 100%. The only trophies I didn't... There's one that I missed that I could easily get if I decide to go back and do it again. The other trophies I need to get are beat the game in 5 hours. Now, that can just be the bad ending.
Right, but still, how long did it take you? And obviously, you're
I
taking your
beat
time
the game, but I tried to do I'm like, I don't want to go to the end of Act 2 in case it's the end of the game. And it was, technically, kind of. I don't want to do that until I exhaust everything. So I think I beat it around 30, 35 hours.
Okay. I
beat it tonight, 100%, final boss, right at almost 50, 49 and change. That's not even the bad one. I think I could do that.
That's not the bad. 5 hours?
The other one that I'm just like, I don't want to do this because of the risk of failing. You need to 100% the game, which doesn't mean literally everything, but it's get all the all your tools, the weapons and stuff, all the health upgrades, all the silk upgrades. And there's probably other stuff that counts, but you can get to 100% without doing everything. Beat the game with 100%, which I assume means Act 3. You need to do the whole thing under 30 hours. And I probably spent at least 20 hours just doing stuff that I didn't need to, that I could cut out if I'm trying to do the bare minimum to get to 100%. I died many times that I probably wouldn't die quite as much the second time. if I do it again soon and it's all still fresh,
Yeah.
like I won't die as many times to the bosses. I'll have a better idea of where to go. But I'm like, I would hate to be like, oh my God, I'm at 98% and I'm at 29 and a half hours. Oh my God, I had to go run over to this side of the map and get that last upgrade. And then go over here and fight that boss. And then I can finally get down and fight the final boss and hope that I beat it on the first try. And then just like, I don't know that I want to put myself through that. I 100%ed the game. It's going to bother me forever if I don't get this platinum. But I don't know that I want to try to do a speed run that still takes 30 hours. And I'm sure there's people online that's like, do exactly this and you can do it in 10 hours.
I was going to say, if you go to Power Picks,
like,
I'm sure if you just follow a guide, you can, as long as, you know, you don't get stuck on bosses and stuff, which you probably won't now.
But like, I loved this game. I was sad to like beat it. Like, it's just one of those up there with like Elden Ring and Tears of the Kingdom, maybe Breath of the Wild back in the day. It's the only game it achieved the feat of just like, when I'm not playing this game, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, all right, I'm at work, but when I get home, I want to go explore that area more because I bet I missed something over there. I'm going to try this boss again because I think I can beat him. I want to make sure to see what's going on. Like, I'm planning out my next moves when I get back to this game. It just, it consumed me. It absolutely lived up to the hype. It's my game of the year. I'll say that now. I'm sure there's DLC coming. When I beat the game, it did say to be continued.
Yeah, they've promised.
Now I assume that means DLC.
Yeah, they've.
But I can't imagine we don't get a Hollow Knight 3. Like, all the hype around the, like, it might take another 6-7 years, but like, I'm positive we'll get a third. But like, especially with just the hype around it. I mean, it just I don't know. But it's amazing.
If it's a spoiler, don't answer this. But is Silksong, like, is the Hollow Knight in this game? Is Silksong a sequel or is it a prequel or is it like happening at the same time? Because I know you have to fight Hornet in the first one, but then she turns out to be a good guy or something.
I think that could be a spoiler, so I won't answer it, but I had the same questions as I was playing. I'm like, I wonder which way they're going to go, because it's kind of ambiguous. They don't spell it out for you. And by the end, you know. But while I was playing, I'm like, I wonder if this is a sequel or is this a prequel? Because she's kind of like a badass in the first one. And so it's like, am I taking over that character and I'm getting even stronger, or is this showing me how I got to be that awesome? Like,
right.
And so it's clear by the end of it. But yeah, I don't know. I did everything you can do in Hollow Knight. I in a way, this makes me want to go back and play that again, but I'm also like, I don't need to. I've done it all. Like,
yeah.
I'll probably play this again before I'll play Hollow Knight again, but
I think you're going to go for the Platty Plat.
I don't know. I'll look up guides and stuff on YouTube. If people are like, no, you can do it, follow this guide, you can easily do it in 15. Yeah. If they're not like, follow this guide, you can do it in about 27, I'd be like, oh, God, that scares me. Because I'm like, every time I die, I'm losing precious time. And I'm like, I don't want to get 15 hours in, die 10 times to a boss, and be like, well, now what do I do? Do I keep pushing and risk it? Do I just start over? I'm like, I don't want to put myself through that.
How does it, do you know how it tracks the time? Like, if you pause it, does it stop? That kind of thing?
That I don't know. I would assume it stops it, but I have no idea.
When you pause in Hollow Knight or Silksong, does it pause the world?
It's an actual pause. It's not like Dark Souls where you can be attacked while you're trying to like go through the menu. That
happened to me when I was playing Metal Gear Solid 5. Actually, today, I just like got out of this base and extracted somebody, and I was like, oh, I got new blueprints and stuff. I'm on my iDroid and I'm developing stuff for Mother Base, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, boing! And I go, and it puts up like the exclamation and the L2, and I'm like, what the hell? Somebody had just randomly walked up behind me, and I was like, and luckily I got him before the thing wore off. But yeah.
But like
so wait, one thing I wanted to ask, like the gameplay, the combat, and everything, because I think that was one thing you weren't really sure about, because she's more of like a fencer, right?
You can get different crests, as they're called, which some of them drastically change and some of them only make minor changes to your combat. When you start the game, your jumping down attack, it's like a diagonal.
That seems so stupid.
But there's one you can find not too far into the game that basically makes it control like Hollow Knight. Your weapon is a little bit shorter, but you attack a lot quicker, and your jumping down attack is just like a normal like pogo. Yeah. Once I got that, I never used anything else. You can run in this. There's like a dash like there is in most games, but in this, like if you dash and then you hold it, you just like run. Just like getting around is a lot easier. But like it's the first game, in hindsight, I now understand the story a lot better than I ever did while I was playing. But I get the gist of it. This game, I feel like I get the gist of it on my own better than I ever did Hollow Knight on my own. But I want to go back and read like a full synopsis. But there were several times, there was like emotional parts of this game. There were parts that I like jumped out of my seat and was like, yeah! And like there's stuff at the end that like my jaw dropped. I'm like, Hollow Knight was just fun. It was very atmospheric, cool setting, cool, just, I don't know, everything. But I feel like this, I don't know, I was into the story of this one way more than I ever was in the original. So, I don't know. It's, I mean, 110% lived up to the hype. Still kind of can't believe it's real. Also kind of can't believe that I'm I'm done with it. Like, there's a lot of games. I never finished Donkey Kong. I don't know that I will.
I don't know that
I never finished Mario and Luigi Brothership. I certainly never will at this point. There's some games that I get to the end and I'm like, all right, let's go. And that's how I was getting with Donkey Kong. I was ready to just like mainline, especially when there's no platinum to worry about. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to beat it, whatever. I did not want this game to end. I'm pretty sure I did almost everything. There's one optional thing that I'm going to do just because it's not for a trophy or anything. It's just one like in-game collectible that I'm like, it's the only thing I'm aware of that I didn't do. So I'll probably do that just to like, it won't give me like 101%. It doesn't do anything, but I'm like, it's going to bother me if that slot stays empty. So I want to go get that collectible. But yeah, I don't know. It's amazing. I think you should definitely play it and just know that it's hard. Oh, the other thing is there's a big difficulty spike in the middle. If I plotted it, for you guys, it's backwards, but like left to right, it's like it gets harder, gets harder, gets harder. And then it's like, oh, you know what? I'm pretty strong now. I can just kind of like face tank and just kill enemies without, whatever. And then you get to Act 3 and it's like, oh, nope, it's hard again. And then it does kind of come back down again. But there's like, as you improve your weapon, as you get more health, as you get better tools and stuff to equip, you kind of get to the point where you can just, for some enemies, just run up and just and like you'll take some damage, but while you're taking damage, you're getting the silk that you need to heal yourself, and it's like just rinse and repeat. It's less, you just kind of like face tank everything, just run up to them and just bah, 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 bah. But there's definitely a spike where it gets hard, and it's, you need to just other than like the little just little bugs crawling around. Like when you see actual enemies that are like, haha, and can like block you and dodge and whatever, it's like, you have to be strategic. You got to bait out their attack and then jump over them and hit them in the back and whatever. But like, it's weird. Yeah, there's definitely a couple difficulty spikes throughout. And then little spikes, you know, were for certain bosses and stuff. But I don't know. You should definitely play it. I mean, you should also play Hollow Knight. I think this one's better. I think Hollow Knight's maybe more straightforward. I don't know. But they're very similar. I mean, they didn't venture too far off script. I mean, they had a formula that worked. They I would say they perfected it with this. But they also, they improved on every... I can't think of a single thing that Hollow Knight did better, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Maybe the world as a whole is a little bit better in Hollow Knight, but I think that's more just nostalgia. Like, just, it was the original, so it's...
Well, that's like Death Stranding 1 versus Death Stranding 2 plays way better than the first one because there's been so much stuff added, and it's, but the story and the world and everything, it's just not as good as the first. Because it's he's creating the world that we know nothing about, same as with Hollow Knight and everything. It's just it's always going to be hard in my mind to top the first with something like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, oh God, isn't it like every boss, the save spot before it is like a long ways away?
No, there are a couple. There's two main ones that the run back is a little annoying.
Treacherous.
One is worse than the other. But it's also something that you just kind of get used to. One is just annoying because it takes once you get it perfect, you're like, run here, double jump, bounce off that wall, jump, pogo on him so you can get up here, boop, boop, boop. You're back to the boss in 20, 30 seconds. The other one, it's you need to go through this whole area and there's no way to do it fast. And your goal really is to just kind of get close to the boss in decent enough shape so you can kind of farm enemies and slowly but surely fill up your silk to then fill up your health, and then do it again to fill up your silk so you go into the boss with a full but it's annoying when you get to one of those, but it's definitely the exception. It's not the rule.
Were those bosses also ridiculously stupid difficult?
I thought they both were.
Okay.
But the one, I feel like when somebody that I was watching online play it got to him, and I'm like, this guy looks so easy. And again, it's very just, when he does this, get away. When he does this, get up close. When he does this, get ready to jump. And it's just I would like to think I could go fight him again if I do it soon and beat him on my first try. The other one is just, it's a lot more just chaotic. It's a lot harder to pick your spots. That's the other thing is patience is the name of the game. You can't just... One thing that is different about this game compared to, I feel like, a lot of Metroidvanias or games in general, you have a small window of iframes. If you run up and hit, you're getting hit again way earlier than you think you should. So you can't just take a hit and be I'm going to go ahead and take this time to get 7 more hits in. It's you might get 2, but you can't just stay, you got to get out. And so a lot of bosses, it just comes down to, if all you're trying to do is dodge, you can usually dodge them pretty easily. It's just picking your moments to get in, get a couple attacks off, don't get greedy, get back out, wait for your next opportunity. It's a lot of that with some of the bosses, but it's all in how you play the game. If you try to rush it, if you just try to run up and just, it's not going to work out for you.
Yeah.
So that's probably why a lot of people think it's difficult, but I don't know. You just got to be smart about it.
Well, good. I'm glad it lived up to the hype for you, like my game lived up to the hype for me.
Yeah.
All right, 2 news items, Sean. They're 2 long ones, but since we last podcasted, we had a Nintendo Direct, and then today we had a State of Play. Let's talk Nintendo Direct first. So they start off the Nintendo Direct talking about Super Mario's 40th anniversary, and I'm like, yay! And then I was like, okay. And then there was some cool stuff, but not so cool. The next Mario movie is officially the Super Mario Galaxy movie. And it's out in April. It's weird to me that they didn't do Super Mario World.
Yeah.
Especially because
skipping right to Galaxy seems strange.
They teased Yoshi, and I know Yoshi's in Galaxy 2 and all that, but it's weird. All the cast that was in the first movie that's also in this, they're all back. They haven't said who's playing Rosalina yet. Or did they even show Rosalina in the trailer? I don't remember. They showed the stars.
Yeah, I don't think they showed it.
Okay. But, I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad it's April. I think Sean and I were both like, wait, what the hell? How? So, yeah. But then, speaking of Galaxy, Nintendo announced Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 bundle is out October 2nd. The games can also be purchased individually for $40 if you're like us and you already bought the 3D All-Stars and you've already got Galaxy 1 and you're like me and you've never played Galaxy. I forget, did you play Galaxy 2 or just 1?
I never played 2.
Okay. I am so... Are you going to... Well, there's the question. Are you going to get it?
I don't know. Maybe.
It depends how if I get into Hollow Knight and if I get into Hades, because this is basically coming out a week later, but right now, Mario Galaxy 1 is my favorite 3D platformer of all time. In Galaxy 2, it adds Yoshi. I've heard it's kind of more straightforward, that it's more like stage-based and stuff, which actually I'm cool with. So we'll see. But I know I'm going to end up buying it. I just don't know if I'm going to buy it day one.
Yeah.
They also announced Mario Galaxy Amiibo, Mario and Rosalina. These are each $40. And I'm like,
It's a lot.
Is that tariff pricing? Because I remember Amiibo being like $15 to $20. And I know they're a little bit different, a little more special, but still. Next announcement for Mario's 40th anniversary, Mario Tennis Fever, Switch 2 exclusive. It's coming out next year, February 12th. There's 30 different Fever rackets you can get, and they all have different abilities. I've never been a Mario sports guy. So, like, I'm watching this. I'm like, this kind of looks fun. I'm not going to pay $70 for this thing.
No. It does look fun, but I don't need it that badly. They make a new Mario Baseball. Now we might be onto something, but I don't know. I don't need it.
We also got a Switch 2 edition announcement for Super Mario Bros. Wonder. But it's also coming with, there's going to be DLC called Meetup in Bella Bell Park. It's out in spring of 2026. They also announced you can buy a physical, one of those talking flower things, which I don't, who wants that thing? He's so annoying. Like, it was funny the first couple times.
On its own.
Yeah, it's like you're just sitting here working and stuff, and it's like, hey, I gotta go for a mushroom. This DLC, at first when they were saying there's DLC, I was like, oh my god, are we gonna get one more world? Like, Mario Mondays are back, let's go. Oh, that'd be fun. Mario Galaxy 2 Mario Mondays, that might be fun. And just switch off because it's not 2-player or anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but it's not an actual I mean, it is an actual DLC. It's not one that I care about. It's basically like mini games and shit. Then the final announcement is part of Mario's 40th anniversary, which was hijacked in a lot of ways by Yoshi, I must say. Galaxy 2, the Galaxy movie, and now Yoshi and the Mysterious Book was announced. I believe, I didn't write it down, but I think it's a Switch 2 exclusive. Do you remember? I'm pretty sure it is.
I think so.
It's coming out spring 2026. I've never liked the Yoshi games. Now, to be fair, I've only tried, Mario World 2 for like 10 minutes maybe. The art style's cool, but I think, Sean, I remember you said you're just out. I can't remember.
I don't think I'm in. I don't remember. Something just kind of turned me off about it, and I don't remember what, but I just know it didn't do it for me.
The Yoshi games, and again, I've only played the first one, but they've just never clicked with me because I don't like the whole spitting eggs mechanic. I just don't like that. I just want a platformer. I just want a Mario game. So we'll see. It'll probably sell like crazy, I'm sure. That was the end of the announcements for Mario's birthday anniversary. Kind of both. And then we kind of went through a rough stretch here for a little bit. Storm Lancers was out today when this aired. It's a roguelike co-op top-down action game. Did you like this? Yoshi's Island is boring. Hell yeah, James.
Yeah. I remember playing it on an emulator, and I'm like, this is fun, but I feel like every time I'd get to like World 2, I was just kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of done. I don't remember much about this, so I don't think it did much for me.
Dinkum! Dinkum is out on Switch 1 and Switch 2 November 9th. I wrote down, this is a creepy-ass looking Harvest Moon meets Animal Crossing game. Dinkum. You in for Dinkum?
Maybe the Dinkum ate your baby.
How about Popucom?
This is when this became a very Nintendo show.
By the way, this was their longest direct they've ever done. Like literally, not figuratively, literally their longest direct ever. I said it's some Splatoon third-person looking co-op crap game. Continuing the run of hits, now we got Tamagotchi Life. Sean, are you in for some Tamagotchi?
No.
What is Tamagotchi? I hear that and I think of Tamagotchi. I think of my little keychain guy.
Isn't there another thing that's similar
Digimon?
to Tamagotchi?
Tamagotchi, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
but another game.
You're thinking of Katamari?
Probably that's nothing like it, but that's probably
Katamari Damacy?
Maybe that's
It's because of the Damacy.
Probably the Damacy.
That, you're just like a big ball and you roll around and collect stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, and then I woke up from my slumber to see that Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection finally has an announced date. Happy birthday to Sean. It's coming out on his birthday, October 30th. I can't wait to buy this. You're going to get this, right?
I don't know. Like, I want it. I mean, it's the same thing with like Street Fighter. I just don't know.
But it's one of those that it's like, I want to be able, I don't know how many hours I'm going to put into it, but I just want to know that it's there. And I don't have to
do we know how much it is?
Is it like $40 or something?
40.
But like, I don't want to have to go hook up my Raspberry Pi.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Same thing with the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection.
Yeah.
Tamagotchi Life looked hilarious. I think you mean in a bad way, but that could just be me. What's the word?
Projecting?
Yes. I was going to say presuming. Next up, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Switch 2 exclusive, Intergrade is coming out January 22nd.
Cool.
It was also announced after the fact that the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy will all be coming to Switch 2 and to Xbox. That's good. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess part 3, it's not going to be their day and date. But stranger things have happened. Anything, it's remake. What are we going to say?
Right.
Linked, Banner of the Spark is out today. It's a roguelike action game with farming and town building between runs. And I'm like, kill me. You couldn't pay me to play it. James, you and I, we're simpatico today, man. Then I wake up again because Hades 2, as we alluded to, it is out on Switch 1 and Switch 2 and is out tomorrow as we record this, September 25th. No word on a release date for Xbox or PlayStation. Last time, I think it was 11 months before Hades 1 came to PlayStation. I just can't wait that long. And I just ordered, as I've kind of said, but not really said, I ordered the 8-bit Dough SN Pro 3. Because I'm just sick of that Switch controller. I'm sick of the Switch. I'm sick of the Switch Pro. What am I trying to say? I'm sick of the Pro controller. That's what I'm trying to say. I want 8-bit Dough. The only thing it doesn't do is wake it up by pushing the button, but I'm like, it comes with a charging base. I'm just going to have the charging base up there next to the Switch, so I'm going to walk up there, I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to go boom, and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
You really, it's a 96.
94. Oh, no, 96 on PC.
On one of them, yeah. You can't wait for this. Didn't you platinum the first one, or did I make that up? You're insane.
I can't wait. I mean,
it's
it would help if we knew.
First.
It would help if we knew when it was coming out on PlayStation.
I'm telling you, my guess is going to be August. That's a long ass time.
That is.
I wasn't even good at Hades 1, and I'm like, I'm buying it.
We'll see.
Kirby Air Riders. I don't remember if we had a date for this before the Direct, but it is a Switch 2 exclusive, and it is out November 20th. They also announced 2 new Amiibo. Are you in for Air Riders?
No, I could not care less.
I can't believe this is what not like I'm really like the biggest Smash fan, but this is what he really wanted to make. We already have a George. We just got Mario Kart, and Sonic Racing is out tomorrow or whatever. Like we need Kirby floating around on a hoverboard. Like, if you're excited for it, good. I never beat Hades 1. I don't know what you mean by beat, James, because I did. I only cleared it once.
I don't even remember how you beat it. I know how you clear it, but I think you do it so many times. Like, You can
Every time you beat
beat
it, you
the
get more
game.
of the story.
yeah.
But
I don't know.
only
Do you
cleared
just clear it
once,
so many times and then you
like 7
beaten it?
times or something like that?
Yeah.
To get the actual.
You cleared it before I did.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. That never happened
and then
again.
I
You
just
got the
took off.
platinum. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment Switch to exclusive is out November 6th. It looks super cool, but I'm glad it's on Switch too, because hopefully it'll run better and stuff. But I love Tears of the Kingdom. I don't need this game to like fill in any gaps or anything.
No.
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined was revealed. This is coming out on Switch 1 and 2. I was surprised about that. It's out February 5th. I think people love Dragon Quest VII.
Was this an HD 2D thing?
No, this is the one that's like, it's kind of cel shaded, but not really.
Oh, yeah.
It's a cool looking art style, but it's turn based. I'm just not going to, I'm not going to play it.
Yeah.
I cleared it 0 times because I'm bad at games. You're better at, you beat Returnal. I couldn't get past the 2nd level. Next up, an extremely shocking announcement. And I cannot wait to get your thoughts on this. But Nintendo announced Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics on Switch 1 and Switch 2 online. It's out February 17th with the I assume it was the expansion pass. I don't even remember.
I think so, yeah.
It will be launching with Mario Tennis, Tolero Boxer, and Galactic Pinball. You do need the dedicated accessory to play them, which is basically they built another Virtual Boy and you just stick your Switch in it. $100 for like the real thing, or $25 for the cardboard.
What I don't understand is the cardboard literally just the thing to like, you put the Switch near your face and it basically just has 2 displays in the cardboard. So you see this display with that eye and that display with that eye. Like, I'm definitely not paying $100. I'm pretty sure I'm not paying $25. But if somebody posts something online, be like, here's how you can basically make one yourself. Just cut up a cardboard box. I would like to try it just to see what it's like. But I kind of refuse to spend any money on it.
Did you know anybody that had one?
I remember playing one, but I don't know.
I was going to say, I played it at EB. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I
Electronics
ever...
Boutique.
I can't imagine they sold more than like 10,000 Virtual Boys.
They only made, I think it only had like 50-something games or something.
I'm shocked there was that many. I would have thought like 10 or 12.
No, that was the 32 episodes. $100, I'm not doing it. It's one of those things where I would like to try it. And yeah, I'm sure once people get it in their hands, it's going to be like, look, just put a stick between your eyes and then you're good to go. You're like, but actually, I think you can't even play it. So that is one thing I wonder. Because I don't think you can even play. You can't just play it. You have to have one of the accessories. So there's got to be some kind of NFC, chip thing or something that you would probably have to get a bootleg version of to get it to recognize. And then Nintendo's probably just going to burn your Switch remotely.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Fatal Frame 2 Remake, Switch 2 exclusive, is out early 2026. I think this might have been announced already, but I might be confusing that with the Fatal Frame 1 remake that's already out. So I don't know. I've never played Fatal Frame. Do not care.
Same.
Then I almost fell asleep because we got some One Piece game coming out. And then Human Fall Flat. I feel like that game's been out for I don't know how many years. And I wrote, who the fuck cares? Like, did you really need to put Human Fall Flat in here? Like, really?
I don't even know what that is.
Then Overcooked 2 is getting a Switch 2 edition. That's a new word. Edition. Out this holiday. I don't know why. Stardew Valley is getting a Switch 2 edition out fall. Now, I will say this is kind of cool. It comes with mouse controls, and you can do 4-player co-op, split screen, online, or local. That's cool. Again, Stardew Valley is now on PS Plus. I probably do need to just... I want to at least experience what the hell the game is.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for a Switch 2 edition.
No.
Next up, one of my most anticipated games that I continue to be so worried about that it's not actually going to come out this year. Power Wash Simulator 2. Still just saying fall 2025. It is a Switch 2 exclusive because you can't get rid of that much dirt on your Switch 1. Won't work.
Switch 2 exclusive as in not Switch 1.
Oh, sorry, right.
But yes. Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
No.
I don't know that I've got it in me to
I do.
get
I can't
another platinum.
wait and just like just zen.
I loved that game.
for like
but
100 hours.
Yeah. I'll probably do it again.
They got new soaps and they got new attachments. I can't wait.
I do like the brush thing that like it's not like you actually like do, or no, it's like it's like the brush head thing,
the
that
circle
like,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's a nice touch.
I'm gonna play the shit out of this game. Another 100-hour platinum for me, and I don't even care. Then finally we get a date for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. December 4th. Sneaking it in right before it's such a weird date. So it won't be eligible for Keighley's Game Awards this year. They didn't get it out. It's a week after Black Friday. It's just weird. And this is a game that was announced 8 years ago, got rebooted in 2019.
Was it really 8 years?
Amazon canceled my freaking pre-order from so I can't get the 20% off anymore. What did you think of this? I'm worried.
It didn't. What I will say is that it just, motorcycle aside, it just looks like more Metroid Prime, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's like, why did this take 10 years to make?
And it looks like it's a Wii U game.
I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm still going to get it, and I bet it'll score.
I think I will too, yeah.
I bet it'll score in the 90s. Like, but I feel like as long as it took for this to come out, I didn't expect it to just look like the other Metroid Prime games.
The thing that I think worries me the most, other than it not actually looking great, I don't know about this whole motorcycle thing. Because as soon as I saw that and I saw her driving across the desert and stuff, I was like, oh, Jesus, God, it's an open world game.
But like, open world Metroid kind of makes sense. I'm kind of okay. I mean, they already are. It's just open world basically means you don't go right from this world to this world. There's probably space between.
And you go from,
and
like,
if all you do
dungeons
to
or
make
something.
it open world is
An overworld.
a whole bunch of nothing that you have to ride your motorcycle across, like,
But then what's the point?
exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wish I was a lot more excited to see it than I was.
I think I've gotten less and less excited every time I see it,
Yeah.
which is weird. So, and they gave a little bit of the story. Samus is being hunted by a sharpshooter named Silksong, and they're on the planet Vuros. Oh, yeah, also the motorcycle has a name, and it is Viola. VI dash capital O dash capital LA. We also got 3 new amiibos. I don't know, man. The fact that it didn't close the show was like, They must not be super confident in this.
They need
either.
to just start over again.
Yeah, let's do that. Make another side-scrolling one. Dread was freaking awesome.
I feel like if anything, go all out. If you're going to make it open world, have it be open worlds. Go to different planets. Like
Let us
Jedi
fly the
kind
stupid
of.
ship.
Right. Like, get rid of the motorcycle. You're flying a ship in space instead. It's probably just as barren.
Yeah.
Just go from planet to planet rather than riding your motorcycle across the desert. I feel like that just would have made more sense. I don't know. I'm a little worried. I'm guessing I'm still going to get it, but I'm kind of waiting for the reviews now, more so than just like getting it day one.
Yeah, I'm not going to like preload this 2 weeks before it comes out. And it seems like Nintendo, a lot of times their review embargoes are like the day before it comes out. I think I'm going to be waiting to, not that Metacritic is the end all be all. I more want to see what people are saying about it.
Yeah.
I hope it's good. I really hope it's good.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is getting DLC. Are you getting the cat? Donkey Kong Bonanza is getting DLC. DK Island and Emerald Rush. And it was out today. But people are pissed because it's $20. Now, I would ask Sean a question right now, but he's not here. I can tell y'all are huge Prime fans. You fly the ship in Metroid Prime 3. I can tell you're huge. James, I've only played Prime 1 and I didn't beat it. Now, you can hate on this guy. not being a fake ass Prime fan. You can fly the ship in Prime 3.
Oh, see, I don't remember that.
People are pissed. Donkey Kong Bonanza, already a $70 game, a month and a half after it comes out. Here's $20 DLC.
What I saw somebody post on Twitter, and I'm like, sort of apples to oranges, but also not really. For $20, you can get a 50-hour game in Silksong.
Yeah.
Or
you can run around
DLC
and do speed runs with
to a
green
game
goo.
that already costs $70 to begin with. Like, come on, Nintendo.
This actually did get scores I saw on Metacritic. It got like 65, I think, or something.
Really?
I didn't even feel like writing these out. So I just said Pokemon Pokecopia. Pokemon Pokecopia is out 2026. Pokemon Legends got a new trailer. Danganronpa 2x2 is out in 2026. I guess it's a remake of Danganronpa 2. I don't know. Monster Hunter Stories 3 got a release date. It is a Switch 2 exclusive. It's out March 13th. And then Resident Evil Requiem is coming to Switch 2. Also, the same day it releases, Resident Evil 7 and Village are all coming out on Switch 2. All I noticed as soon as this trailer started, I was like, holy shit, cancel this game. Because I just saw like Grace like walking around and her hair, I'm not even going like an Aloy thing. It was just like everything just had like this extra like bloom or something around it. Just like everything was fuzzy and
it had the weird like, sorry, but like Metal Gear Solid 4 kind of like it looks like a PS3 game. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I get it, and I like people, supporting Nintendo and trying to make money. I don't know, man. To me, it did not look good. How many copies of this are they actually going to sell? Because you would only buy this game if you don't have a PlayStation or a PC or an Xbox.
Yeah.
That I don't know why, unless you want to buy it as your second copy, just so you can play it on the go or something. But also, this isn't a game that you're going to want to take with you and play. I don't.
Yeah.
I am super excited.
I don't think we need it.
No. Super excited. Not for this version. And then they closed with stupid Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave.
Yeah.
Switch 1 and Switch 2. It's coming out next year. Overall thoughts on the Direct. To me, Galaxy 2.
I feel like it's like a C. Like, what did we really get?
Dragon Quest 7.
But we
reimagined. We got Virtual Boy.
Not even I'll call it remaster. A new Mario sports game. Bunch of random Japanese games. Mortal Kombat that we already knew about. 5-year-old game and 7 remake. Hades 2. Cool. I mean, we knew it was coming, but like finally got a date. Air Riders, if you're into that. It's Virtual Boy remake, Switch 2 edition, Switch 2 edition, Switch 2 edition, Metroid Prime 4, DLC. It's just like a whole bunch of nothing. I don't like. There's a lot of big names, but it's a lot of Georges that we already had.
It wasn't a Direct for me, for sure.
Yeah.
It is nice now to watch these presentations and not for me to have to go, please just give the Silksong date so I can get a friggin' score, please.
Yeah.
Oh, baby steps. Yeah, okay.
Baby Steps Monday.
For some reason, I thought that was launching on PS Plus, and I guess it didn't. I'm like, damn. I don't know how much it is, but
I can't imagine it's more than like $20.
it's just gonna be so stupid. But
It could be a fun
probably gonna
Let's
have
Play.
to play it. Buy it. Next up, Sean, State of Play. This happened today. All they told us that was going to be in there was Saros. I don't know how to say this because the creative director that was talking about it, has a British accent. So I'm like, is it Saros or Saros or Saros. Like, I don't know how you say this game.
I think it's just Saros.
He did say that this was running on a PS5. They did not say PS5 Pro. Other games in this presentation did say running on captured on PS5 Pro. So that's awesome. What did you think now that we've seen Saros running? And we actually got a friggin' release date for it, which I did not expect. March 20th.
I figured it was next November. Like, I thought this was more like a year out. So that's exciting. I think it looks really good. It's already, and if it's doing it to me, I'm sure it is to you. It's kind of just giving me PTSD. Like, I can't wait to play it, but I'm also like,
man, this is beautiful,
God.
but oh my God, all those things flying at me at once.
I don't know how. I'm sure it'll all make sense when you play it. I kind of don't know what to make of the shield.
It seems like you have to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would rather just have to dodge stuff, and it's almost like they're like, you can't. You
did see
can't
him
dodge
dash a
everything.
couple of
Get ready
times,
to
but-
just put your shield up when you have to. And I'm just like, I'd rather just know that if I'm good enough, I can dodge everything. So I don't know. There's like little things that I'm like,
But I do
whatever.
also like
But I
that
can't
it's-
wait. It looks amazing.
I like that it's not like a parry mechanic because I'm not typically very good at parry.
Right. It's not like a timing
Yeah.
thing. It's just turn it on when you need it.
Yeah, so there's the shield, HoloLens, blah, blah, blah. But they did say something that, will Kevin play
HoloLens?
Saros after his return on PTSD? I think it will. Baby Steps is $20. Okay, cool.
Oh, perfect.
They showed the second chance thing, which allows you to revive when you have your first death. It's part of the permanent upgrade system where you always come back stronger, is what they said.
Yeah, I don't get
I thought they said when this was revealed that it wasn't a roguelite. A
No,
roguelike.
I always assumed it was.
I thought they said it wasn't going to be. Or maybe that's what it is. Maybe they talked about they're going to have more permanent upgrades in this one. Maybe that's what it was. But like, I think this looks unreal. And I do want to go back and watch like the actual 4K trailer of this where it's not on a stream, where I'm watching it in low quality just so I don't have to worry about it buffering or anything.
But even then, it looked amazing.
It looked amazing. And it's almost like, I mean, talk about bullet hell. And that one boss they showed at the end where it's got like the six arms. And I was like, it's Frankie or whatever his name was. Freaky. Freaky
yeah.
Frankie. Yes, James, I'm going to play it. This game looks freaking dope. Perfect timing too. It's a month after Requiem. That's perfect. It's 2 months, hopefully, before GTA 6. Perfect. I got to think that's about as close as people are going to want to get to May 26, 2026.
Yeah.
It's 2 months away. Like, can't wait. Zero Parades was announced. It's out next year. Now, this is from Zay. I don't even know how you say that developer's name, but did they make Disco Elysium? Because I was watching this and I was like, well, this is just Disco Elysium. Looks like you can like change the world around you as you play. It's out next year. I don't really know. James, help me out in the chat. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Been rumors about this for a long time. Flight Sim 2024. It's coming out December 8th on PS5. And I was like, I don't give a shit at all. Then,
I do.
Then they said PSVR 2 support in development.
This is a game. So did you ever play this on your Xbox? Because this is a game,
I don't think I did.
I mean, all of them, that I've always been kind of curious about.
Yeah.
Just because it just looks beautiful. I don't imagine it's all that fun.
You literally just fly.
Like, once you're up there,
Hey.
there's a bunch of clouds. Like, okay. But I'm curious about, I don't think I'm going to want to spend much money on it, but like,
I hope it's not a $70 game.
Yeah, but I'm interested. It looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm. The PSVR 2 thing is very cool. Battlefield 6.
I just remember doing Gran Turismo in VR. Just be like,
you were like falling off the chair.
couldn't do it.
GT7 was so good in VR. Battlefield 6 got a new trailer. It's still coming out October 10th. Deus Ex Remastered was announced. Aspire is doing it. It's out February 5th. We'll have enhanced visuals, improved controls. But when they said that this was from Aspire, I was like, that set off alarm bells. KOTOR ain't happening. I don't know how big Aspire
I
is.
forgot about it.
I don't know how big they are, but the fact that they did this, I'm like obviously it's not a big game, but it's like, remember when you announced KOTOR like 4 years ago and it was awesome, and then even though reports said it was canceled, people said it's still happening. I'm like, and then this, I'm like, ooh, that doesn't feel good to me. Halloween the game. I don't know why you put an actual date on a game that's this far away. It's out September 8th of 2026. Obviously, it's an asymmetrical horror game. You can play as the civilians. You can play as Michael Myers and kill people and whatever. I do not care.
It could be fun. Like, this is a game that I'm not going to have fun playing by myself. But if we got like a bunch of people together, I feel like it would be fun. I guess that's the whole point of it. But
Right.
I'm like,
this isn't something you want to play with randos. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not anything I'll probably play, but I can see how it would be fun.
Last Epoch was announced as coming to PS5, so I guess that means this is a huge game on PC.
I hate that
Which
it's
I don't know.
Epoch.
Not Epic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Epoch. Let's just call it that. Epoch-Man. So I guess it's a big deal. I don't know anything about it. It's a dungeon crawler like Diablo. They did announce that the Ouroboros DLC is going to come out at the same time as it comes to PS5, so that's cool. Seven Deadly Sins Origin was announced, and I just wrote some anime bullshit. Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I feel like we have seen that game more than we saw like Death Stranding in the lead up to release. Like, I get it, and it's scored well.
I can't get over your Sonic. Why are you driving a car? And I know
can
things
run
don't
faster
have
than
to
the
make
car.
sense, but like, I don't know. Why?
Mega Man DLC was confirmed. You can do Mega Man or Proto Man. If you're Mega Man, you can actually drive inside a Rush. So that's kind of weird to say, but that's kind of cool, I guess. Neo 3 has a date. It's out February 6th. They talked about traveling through time to become the Shogun and rewrite history. I haven't played either of the first two. I think they're both on PS Plus.
Really?
I can't. I know I'm not going to be good enough, and because it's not a game that I've actually paid for. I mean, 1 and 2. I'm not going to stick with it because when I haven't actually paid for a game, I'm like, this.
Yeah, when you're ready to just be done, you're done.
And I'm not going to get the third one. Dynasty Warriors 3 Remastered Complete Edition was announced, coming out March 19th. Don't care, but I'm so. What is that from? Seinfeld. You are so pretty.
Good looking.
Maybe.
You are so good looking. I think it's good looking.
It's Seinfeld though, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, when she sneezes, right?
Yeah, why do we say bless you? Achoo! You are so good. And I think they had just broken up or something, so it was an awkward, you are so good looking. Dynasty Warriors 3 Remastered. I don't know. What is the... I'm getting this confused with the Capcom... Onimusha. I don't care about this. At first I saw it and I was like, ooh, Onimusha. I heard Dynasty Warriors, but I was like, Onimusha. And I was like, no, Onimusha's different. Onimusha looks like it's going to be fucking awesome. I can't wait to see it again. Code Vein 2. People are excited. It's out January 30th. Final Fantasy Tactics. We got another look at that. It's out September 30th, which is just a few days away. I guess we didn't know the date yet. Maybe we just knew that it was this year, but... Oh, and then this is when I was like, what the fuck is happening? Let It Die Inferno was announced, which is a sequel to Let It Die. And I couldn't even pay attention to what the game was because there was a Japanese dude on screen.
Oh, I did catch a little bit of that.
Wearing a rubber skull mask that's way too big for his face and it's just hanging there.
His name was like DJ Skull or something.
DJ Death, I think.
Oh yeah, maybe that was it.
Fucking what? I don't even know what that game is. It looks like it's some kind of extraction shooter type of game, but Chronoscript: The Endless End, because from the dentist named Krentis. It's out 2026. This is one that actually looks cool.
It's like Metroidvania,
maybe.
But what was that game? Plucky Squire, like.
Yeah, exactly. You're trapped in a book.
I think if you explain this game to me, I'd be like, oh, I'm in. I don't know that I like the presentation of it. Like, everything's just like brown, and you're also brown, and you're just brown jumping in front of brown. Everything's just like brown.
It's like PS3. Everything was brown.
I don't like the way it looks, but in theory, this should be awesome. But I don't know. It didn't do it for me, but cool idea.
Crimson Desert. People are excited. It's out March 19th. I can't remember if this is out on PC already or if it's just early access or something, but people freaking love this game, so it's going to be big when it comes out. PlayStation then announced the Pulse Elevate wireless desktop speakers coming out 2026. I feel like this trailer, whatever you want, this ad, whatever, was never going to end.
It was very long.
I was like, oh my God, they're speakers. I get it. You can plug it into anything. Well, they're wireless. You plug the link adapter into anything that works. I get it. I get it. And then they announced the PS Plus games for October: Alan Wake 2, Goat Simulator 3, and Cocoon.
Is that the one Casey has?
Yes. Yeah. It's so stupid and so hilarious. Alan Wake 2. Did you?
I never played the original.
No, I get it. No, I know what I'm thinking of. I was thinking of. I think I was thinking of Silent Hill 2. Not Alan Wake 2. I still need to go back. Alan Wake Remastered is supposed to be really good. Like a good version of that first game.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to be great, so we'll see. The Last of Us Day.
What is Cocoon?
I don't know.
Do we know? Okay.
Last of Us Day is this Friday, so because of that, if you want to play a game with a horrible story, The Last of Us Part 2 is coming to PS Plus Extra and Premium. Can we stop with The Last of Us already? Like it's like every showcase state of play they do, we just have to see The Last of Us. And they started by showing Abby, and I was immediately like, "Are you fucking?" I swear to God, if they're putting out an Abby game, I quit. Tekken 3 and Soul Calibur 3 are coming to PS Plus Premium as well. Gran Turismo, as a series, has passed 100 million units sold. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And they announced that the Gran Turismo 7 Spec 3 update is coming out in December. So that's cool. Then I got pissed off. I got really fucking pissed off. Because then it's like music, and I'm like, okay. And then you see, oh, that hurt. Then you see the Omega symbol, and I'm like, oh my God, they're doing it. They're going to show us the fucking Metroidvania. This is awesome. And then it's...
Okay, I saw you talking
controller?
in the Discord. Is that just like a rumor? Is that... How real is that?
I mean, it hasn't been announced, but it has been corroborated by so many sources that it is definitely happening.
Really?
And it's a cool looking DualSense.
Are you going to get it?
No. I already got I've got an extra PlayStation 30th anniversary that I haven't opened and an extra Astrobot. Why do I have two Astro? I don't even remember why I have two Astrobots.
Didn't you like pre-order it and it got delayed or something? Oh,
yeah,
you ended up getting it
I got
for
one for free. That's why. Yeah, because Amazon fucked up. That's right. And then they closed with what I think we all assumed they would close with. And we fucking finally get to see Wolverine as it actually looks. It's out next fall from Insomniac, and everybody was asking, and the creative director was like the first thing he talked about. Everybody's been asking us, if you're making a Wolverine game, is it going to be bloody? Is it going to be violent? Holy shit.
Yeah.
And when they're talking about the blood tech and stuff, and she's like, you can see a little bit of blood between his teeth. Oh, that's so cool. I was like, this is let's fucking go. It's bloody as hell. You see him do the thing from Logan where he puts the claws up through the dude's face. Oh. He's wearing the yellow suit. He's got a motorcycle. This motorcycle makes sense. Way more than Viola. Omega Red, we see him. Mystique, the giant sentinel at the end. Liam McIntyre was announced as playing Wolverine. Who the fuck is he?
Okay,
Okay.
You put that there. I'm like, am I supposed to know who that is?
I was just taking notes. I was like, okay, this guy's playing him.
Okay.
Is he Drew's
was
little
like,
brother?
It's me.
It's me. I'm like,
Liam McIntyre. I'm Wolverine. I can't do an Australian accent. I'm like, are we supposed to know who you are? Because I don't. But I don't know. Looks good.
what did you think about Wolverine?
I'm just happy that we're getting something. I'm happy that it's real. It looks It looks fun. I mean, it looks like what you would expect a Wolverine game to look like. I don't know.
The one thing that worried me at first, I didn't know it was Wolverine because it just shows like cyborg, like robots getting cut into pieces and stuff. And I was like, it's not God of War. It's fucking pissing me off. But then that first time when they show his face after he like cuts through somebody and you see him, he's got the blood all over his face. I was like, I don't like that face.
The face doesn't quite seem right.
It's like we've got so many, like we've got the 90s cartoon Wolverine in our heads.
And then like
And
Hugh Jackman for the
fucking
last 20
Jackman,
years.
yes.
And now they say, hey, here's a different one. Like,
But it's Liam McIntyre.
well, you can't go wrong with Liam McIntyre.
Oh, maybe he's related to Joey McIntyre, the new kid on the block.
Maybe he's the new kid on the block.
But then why make a big deal out of it? I don't understand. I think the gameplay, to me, just going off of what they showed. Are you looking him up? Okay, well then I don't have to because we're both doing the same thing. I think the gameplay looks more like Arkham than Spider-Man. When I heard about this, I think I watched some of the leaks when all that happened, but at this point I really don't remember anything. But this is not what I remember it looking like. I think I'm in. And I went into this being like, I don't really know about Wolverine, man, but like, I guess whatever. I think this looks freaking badass, and I am excited.
He's done the voice of Aquaman in several direct-to-video movies. He's been Captain Boomerang twice in direct-to-video movies.
Oi!
The Legend of Hercules. Spartacus.
Any video games?
He was Spartacus. He was in The Flash. Weather Wizard.
My favorite villain, good guy thing.
Various voices in Family Guy. Video games. Gears of War 4 and 5. JD Phoenix. Is that like his son or something?
I think so, yeah.
Star Trek Online. He was Captain Anton Schaefer, Sub Commander Kale, Chancellor
Kale?
Kail.
Oh, okay.
He was Chancellor Jumpak and Kales. He was in Jedi Fallen Order.
Played who?
Terran Malicos. Don't remember who that is.
I remember the name Terran. Oh, wait, that was the first game.
Oh, yeah, Fallen Order. Yeah. So, I don't know. He's done some stuff, but
Well,
like...
definitely the reason they made a big deal out of him has to be because of the Gears games, I guess.
Maybe.
But I was listening, like when he was talking and stuff before we found out who it was going to be, I was like, every time there's a new game that I care about, I'm like, is that Troy Baker? Sounds like that could be Troy Baker.
I thought when I just heard the voice, I'm like, is that going to be Troy?
I was like, I'm pretty sure, because Troy is
he can do
the
anything.
best. He can literally do any voice. This showcased me, like I remember James said something in the Discord head of it, and he was like, hey, so what's your hype level? And I was like, he said, are you hyped for this? And I said, not particularly.
I was at about a 6, and I feel like it came out around a 7 or 8. And it was good. I don't know.
This was a 2-game showcase for me. The start and the end.
Yeah.
Nothing else did I care about. One game that I was hoping might be here, and obviously it wasn't, and at this point it's not coming out till next year, but that game that was at the last State of Play, Tides of Annihilation. Do you remember this?
The title sounds familiar.
It looks so friggin' cool. It looks like it's just a throwback, kind of like Stellar Blade was like a throwback to just a straight up action game, like almost like Devil May Cry looking game, and it looks freaking awesome. I was hoping it would be here. It wasn't. I'm excited for Wolverine. I'm excited that I'm excited for it. But yeah, it was a 2-game showcase to me.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't get my hopes up. The only thing I had my hopes up for was God of War, and I had forgotten that I had gotten my hopes up for that until I said, oh, my throat still feels weird. And I see that Omega, and I see the tattoo, and I'm like, that's on a fucking controller. Oh, okay, well, they're going to announce the game after the controller, right? God of War 20th Anniversary DualSense. All right, here's Wolverine. Like, what? Are you kidding me? God. So frustrating. Decent showcase, decent direct. I'm just glad Sony said something finally. Now it's time for the wrap up. Sean, Death Stranding Beyond the Strand stream happened a few days ago. The first art was revealed for the main character in Kojima's next tactical espionage action, even though he's not calling it that, game, Fizzant. Did you see this?
Yes.
Dude is wearing like a half trench coat thing, but the stuff that's underneath it looks like Snake's sneaking suit from Metal Gear Solid 2, like on the tanker, and then at the end in Arsenal gear.
Did you see who people are thinking it is?
I saw Python and Selkin said it might be.
Well, but I'm saying playing him.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. I dig it. I don't know if that's true, but that would be cool. Yeah.
But I mean, like, he did announce 3 actors: Charlie Fraser, Don Lee, and Minami Harambe. Minami Harambe. This is stupid. I don't know who any of these people are. Do you? No.
No.
OD Knock got a new trailer. I can't find Bella. I really wish Bella would not hide, because she is so friggin' little that it's like, you're going to freak out if you can't find her.
She barked at me when I opened the door. I mean, she was downstairs.
Yeah. Did you watch this? The teaser for OD, which apparently now is OD : Knock. So I wrote down, it looks like it's a first person, it's Unreal Engine 5, a first person puzzle horror game. To me, this is like, I didn't get to make PT, or I didn't get to make Silent Hills, so I'm going to make OD Knock.
Yeah. I don't like the name.
When I watch the trailer, I get it.
It's just, I don't know. It should
because the thing
OD.
knocks on the door.
I mean, I get it.
But then she turns around, and then the facial animations are like amazing. And what kind of scares me is it wasn't even, to me at least, except for the teeth. I don't understand why we can get photorealistic looking people, but we can't do teeth.
Yeah.
She didn't even look like, I'm trying, all I can think of is Stardew Valley.
Uncanny Valley?
Uncanny. She didn't even look like Uncanny Valley. It was just like,
I mean, it's photorealistic.
it was
like,
insane.
Yeah.
And then the giant hands grabbed it. I'm like, oh, holy shit. Phil Spencer said that it is, quote, bold, unique, and unmistakably from this studio. And then we also got a first look at Death Stranding Mosquito, which is the working title. It's a spin-off story in the world of Death Stranding starring a new character. Sam is there, and he's fighting this dude. And it's called Mosquito because this guy, did you see this? He's got like this black thing, almost like it's like the tar or something on his face, and it like goes out. I would call it Death Stranding elephant, but it, like it comes out like a mosquito. And it's like, me. And he's fighting Sam. I don't know. Death Stranding live action movie apparently is still happening. The director for that came out on stage and said that it will tell an original story with new characters and locations not seen in the game. Kojima said, look, the game is 70 or 80 hours long. You can't just turn that into a movie. So that's why it was important to just do a new story. Agreed. Tencent responded to Sony's lawsuit about Horizon being stolen. On the topic of cloning Horizon, Tencent said, quote, that claim is startling.
Give me a break.
They have accused Sony of, quote, an improper attempt to fence off a well-trodden corner of popular culture. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that post-apocalyptic robot dinosaurs was a well-trodden corner of pop culture. What is this? What are they talking about? The only thing that's well-trodden is post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
But if you're going to say that, then like nobody can make a zombie game? Like, Microsoft does not want you to buy consoles. They have raised their prices again. The Series S 512 gig. It has now gone from $300 to $380 to now $400. Series S 1 terabyte, $350 to $430 to $450. The Series X digital edition, went from $450 to $550. Now it's $600. The Series X normal edition went from $500 to $600 to $650. And then the Series X 2 terabyte version, which $600 to $730 to $800. The base Series X with just a big hard drive is more than the PS5 Pro now. Sound like I said pronoun. The PS5 Pro increased from $700 to $750. Why? They don't want you to buy their stupid consoles.
Yeah.
It's weird. Borderlands 4 Switch 2 version, it was announced just today that it has been delayed indefinitely. It was supposed to come out October 3rd. Based on all the problems this game has apparently had running on PCs and consoles, not surprised the Switch 2 got delayed.
Yeah.
Sega announced that Yakuza Kiwami 3 is real. It's a remake of Yakuza 3. It's coming out February 12th, and it will include a new spin-off game called Yakuza 3 Gaiden, Dark Ties. Also, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, which was previously a Switch 2 exclusive, and Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2 remakes of the original Yakuza games are coming to PS5, the Series, and Steam. But they're already on PS4 and Xbox, so I don't really understand why.
Weird.
PlayStation randomly announced that, hey, now if you earn trophies, guess what? We'll let you buy a special t-shirt and pay for shipping.
I kind of like it.
I got a platinum and
I wouldn't get a t-shirt, but like the little pins, the little...
Yeah.
There's games that I've... Like, if I ever got the platinum for Silksong and there's a little trophy, little collectible thing to get for it, I'd get it.
My profile picture is still what I got for... I think it was God of War 2018. I don't think it was Ragnarok. I almost said Renaissance. Where it's just like when you got the platinum trophy, they sent you that avatar that you can use. Pal World Pal Farm has been announced. It's a farming spin-off of Pal World. Tetsuya Nomura, also known as Yoshi P, says that, quote, we are making great progress, end quote, on Kingdom Hearts 4 and Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. Stop talking, just make them. Well, actually make one of them. Don't make the other one.
Yeah.
Mario Kart World got an update today. Update 1.3. And they improved the open world portion of it because they have added the location of P-switches and Peach medallions on the map. However, they only show you the ones you've already gotten. What the fuck? Randy Pitchford is insane. What the fuck is the point of showing where I already got the things that I got? Show me where the things are I didn't get.
I never once played the open world part of this game, and I might never play this game again. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't even think of that. That's another direct that goes by without any mention of like DLC coming free or otherwise.
Yeah. But at least you know where the P-switches you got are.
Netflix released a trailer for Splinter Cell Deathwatch Season 1. I hope the Splinter Cell remake has not been canceled. Switch Online. Game Boy Advance is getting Klonoa, Empire of Dreams, and Mr. Driller 2. And that's it, because I forgot to write down what the PS Plus extra games and premium games are for September. And we already talked about some of the games that are coming for October. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode of the Two Player Co-op Podcast. Thank you all so much for being here. Let us know what you thought of the State of Play and the Direct down below. But until the next time, Sean, go and take us out.
Thank you for playing.